Welcome to the Mail Archive. Right, in today's video, have I got something for you guys? I'm sure this is going to be a very controversial topic within us. And I think this is a good thing. I think it helps strengthen the bond of the community that we're trying to build here. Because we're going to be able to trigger different types of opinions from different men around the world. And it allows us to trigger our curiosity a bit more. So stay single for as long as possible. Having a woman in your life, we all know, is great pleasure. The feminine nurtures the masculine and allows us to grow into our highest level of masculine potential. However, I think that it's very hard to work towards the finish line if you've already been given the trophy in the start. A man's life is filled with hardships and obstacles that he has to work towards to get to what he wants to achieve. And I'm sure that we've all heard the phrase of women wait for the men who win at the finish line. And as much as most men would not like to hear this phrase, it has been the harsh reality of the world ever since. Ever since the olden times, even. Kings in the past would often have a large variety of beautiful women to pick out from. And these women, deep down, genuinely wanted this for them and their children to lead a good life in the future. This is why parents of attractive young women would consider themselves blessed in olden times, which I think do also apply in today's time as well, because they know that having an attractive daughter would attract a much higher value of a man in society. And in today's modern time where we're free to choose who we wish to be with and the presence of social media, I think that dating has become even more fucking complex. The sheer amount of validation a woman receives in social media today is unmatched with the attractive young woman who lived in a village during medieval times. Competition amongst our male counterparts has become much higher. Ambitious men, though, we play to win rather than complain about mechanics. As an ambitious man, you must spend your younger years alone, building and sculpting out a life deemed of high value holistically, in order to attract the best quality of women for you. Settling for women in your current level in life will not always be a disadvantage. However, I think that if you look around you, this will most often lead to regret later on, especially if we look at the much more older men in society. Working towards that life that you wish to live, though, requires utmost concentration and hard work. And with sex being easily available to you, whilst being in a relationship and your woman waking up beside you, it's fucking hard to get up and continue on with your daily routine when she's on top of you, being in her most feminine state, with like wearing like a silk dress on her, right? It's difficult. It's difficult to go to the gym when you're cuddling up with her on the couch and resisting her cooking, no matter the amount of calories, because even that is a challenge in itself. Having a woman is almost like a trophy for most low value men, whether or not you admit it. However, a low value man trying to make the best out of himself in life, climbing up the ladder of society, is very, very difficult to achieve when you're holding a biological trophy in your hand. Why work on your business when she says, we'll work together, babe? And why care about anything else when she says she'll never leave you? Aside from that, though, you end up spending larger fucking amounts of money on what could have been reinvested into your ambition, on her instead. So I think it's important to understand that this is how she feels at the moment, and it can change any time, as she's feminine, you're masculine. Focus on the goal, and enjoy the much better fruits of it once you make it to the end point. I think it's a very thought tingling topic, as they would often say. Think about it, guys.